Aomori, with stops at Omiya, Sendai, Morioka, and Shin Aomori.
I think I'm this way.
Yeah, and then they run up. Right?
They went up there, yes. Oh, goodness. My name is Jim Yong Kim. I'm president of the World Bank Group, and I'm here in Sendai, inside Arahama Elementary School. This is a very important place, of course, for all of us. And this particular school is also very important. It teaches us so many lessons. The tragedy of the Great East Japan earthquake and tsunami can be felt right here. In this building, there were hundreds of school children, and when the earthquake hit, the principal didn't even know that a tsunami was coming. But because he knew that there was the possibility of tsunamis, he had prepared the school. There were emergency rations, there was water, there was food. In fact, on one occasion, he'd learned that blankets for post-disaster situations were stored on the first floor, so he had them moved to the third floor. Of course, when the tsunami hit, the children were standing on the rooftops watching as an entire neighborhood all along the coast was being destroyed. You know, the lessons we learn here are both practical and moral. On the one hand, the reality of what happens in disasters like this could never be more clear. As a person who's been working in Haiti for a very long time, what happened in Haiti was all the buildings were destroyed. And so this building and the fact that there was preparation for the potential disaster saved hundreds of lives. The other lesson from Sendai, though, is the extraordinary solidarity that was shown by the people within this city, in the country of Japan, but moreover from all over the world. I learned from one of our World Bank staff that in fact the Japanese people received donations from so many different countries, including Afghanistan. The principal told us that there were so many volunteers to help out that he didn't have enough things for them to do. The moral consequences of these disasters are enormous. How are the children doing? When we asked the principal how the children were doing, what he told us was that the biggest problem is that the children were struggling to find a future for themselves. They wondered whether there would be another tsunami. They wondered whether they'd be able to finish their education, whether they'd be able to have careers. So one of the most important things he's doing is to try to restore hope to the children of this area. Well, in so many countries in the world where there's no preparation for the possibility of a tsunami, where there are so few resources anyway, where there are no emergency funds to be able to support the relief efforts and support rebuilding, we have to do more. We must prepare, especially the developing countries, for these kinds of disasters. And we've got to increase our ability to respond, and to respond quickly when these disasters happen. If we can have that kind of solidarity every day for all the different countries that struggle under disasters like this, then I think the world will be a much better place.